So I've got kind of a weird situation. I started with the launch program, picked up some pretty good new clients and lots of project work. I mean, $250,000 worth of project work. And that got me a little sidetracked. Tried to hire an appointment setter for February.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got one that was a go-getter. She's been with me for about a month now. She's got but my question is in that time between when I started launch and was working the list that I had that was pretty cold at that time. Ended up moving. I got divorced and that whole shit storm, and so I ended up moving up to where these new clients are because it's a better market anyway. It's all manufacturing, and so here we go. I'm starting over again. My lists are cold. She's working through them, but I feel like I need to be doing something else to drum up some business while those lists are being scrubbed. What do you suggest?
Well, I mean, it kind of going back to the roadmap of, making sure, I mean, you have existing customers, right?
I only have a couple. They're
so you got to,
they're not producing any referrals. I've tried to tap that well. There's nothing there.
okay. Well, I mean, I would, if you can't get referrals and cross sell, a low cost, it's, when I say low cost, it doesn't mean it doesn't cost a lot, but it is one of those things that is difficult. I say difficult. It takes work, but JV partnerships where you can go do webinars or speaking, you could do pay-per-click, find a good, but I would try to find good strategic partners that will allow you to do webinars or speaking engagements or endorse you in some manner. Now, you mentioned, I saw in here something about manufacturing. Are you focusing on manufacturing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's been one of my big verticals forever.
Okay. So you got to find out, I think you find out who, you got to find out who in your industry is influential, what trade shows, what events do they go to, what vendors are key, start like networking, calling them, emailing them, trying to get them introduced. There's a lot of hustle that has to go into making connections, be somewhere, be somebody, be seen, go to these events, trade business cards with people, offer to do free webinars, offer to do, just some value add to their audience if you can. So developing the relationships. When I got started, that's how I did everything, because I didn't have money to pay for pay-per-click and direct mail. I mean, I even bartered to get my website done because I didn't have money to pay for a website. Everything I did was all through, and there was no social media and LinkedIn. So I had to pick up the phone and call people, introduce myself. I'd fly to events and be at events and register for an event where I could network with people. So I think I would double down on the again, if you're looking to keep it on a budget, would be that. And then aside from that, the list cleaning, just send out the closer look campaign and she could be cleaning the list while she's calling. I mean, she cleans 25, sends 25. I mean, get going. Don't, just get started. There's, I think so many people, they sit frozen, not doing anything because they're looking for the perfect plan, and there's no perfect plan. Everything's going to be messy. Nothing's going to be perfect. And when you're just getting started, you're kissing a lot of frogs to find the prince, and you're building your list and you're getting your website set up, and
So,
you know,
well, I guess that was kind of my question was, do we start working that list after she's scrubbed 25, we start working that?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Campaigns. I like that closer look when I looked at it.
Yeah.
That's probably one of your better ones in my.
Well, it's a new one. Maybe, hopefully I'm getting better every year. I'm hoping, you know,
Yeah.
not always, but Anyway, all right. Does that help, Matt?
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it as always.